What is up, my ducks and drakes? Welcome to the Credit Lake. Today is day 19 of the Gift of Fanfiction, a month-long event where I read a holiday or winter-themed fanfic for the month of December. Before we get into today's episode, I'd like to tell you that you can write your own one-shot using the links in the description below. So you could do that if you'd like to. But for now, we're going to read Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, a Sandersides one-shot. By the way, it is Virgil's birthday. Happy birthday to Virgil. It was Christmas Eve, and Virgil didn't know how to deal. He liked the idea of Christmas, the activities, the family, but he always got anxious, overthinking the life behind the traditions, and being around large groups of people for an extended amount of time never ended well. He has been with the Lightsides for maybe 3 or 4 Christmases at this point, and he didn't know what he should do. Knowing when he would be the most anxious, he planned out when he would use the bathroom to avoid certain parts of the party, but the biggest one was opening his gift. All attention was towards him, and he was expected to smile and look impressed. I mean, he was very grateful, nothing like that, but he didn't jump in excitement, and that's why they looked for at a Christmas party. He didn't really know how to without it seeming forced, but if he didn't do it, the sides may think he didn't like his gift. So he smelled the pancakes from his room and knew it was time to go out, even if he didn't want to. There, he took his first step out the door and into the kitchen, where they were having breakfast. He wasn't greeted by the 3 and given his plate. He knew mid-meal was one of the biggest points, so he went to the bathroom for about 10 minutes into his meal. Soon they went under the tree, and Logan organized the gifts by size and person they'd be given to, but something was odd. There's only 3 piles, for Patton, Logan, and Roman. Where was his? He knew he didn't like opening gifts in front of the others due to the attention, but he still appreciated them and liked receiving them. How did they even figure that out anyway? Or did the others just not like Virgil the way that he thought his family loved him just the day before? He started to lose his breath, so before the gifts were even starting to be opened, he ran into the bathroom in the hall to avoid the group. Of course, Patton noticed his frantic nature and followed him soon after to the restroom. "Hey, kiddo?" he said through the door. "Yeah," Virgil said faintly, between breaths. "Do you want to talk?" Virgil opened the door for Patton, letting him inside. "Was the party getting too much?" Virgil looked up. "Yeah, but also there was no present pile for me this year. I know Christmas isn't about presents, but come on. I have to show you something." Patton helped Virgil up and walked with him to see a stack of gifts on his dresser with a note that read, "Open in your own time." "I knew you didn't like the attention of opening them in front of others, so we put them in your room. We thought you would have saw them before coming over breakfast with us." Virgil smiled wide. "Sorry, I don't think I did." They both laughed, giving each other a wide hug, as Virgil welcomed Patton to stand next to him as he opened his gifts, without the pressure it usually brings. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to go to my Etsy shop, I encourage you to buy something from my Etsy shop. It's in the description below, along with links to my social medias, including my own Wattpad, Twitter, Instagram, my TikTok, where I record Sandersides cosplays, and the channel Discord, where you could talk to other ducks and drakes. I'd like to thank you so much for listening, and much like Virgil trying to get by on Christmas Day, do your best.